in his makeup room. Yes, I'll get the dialogues done. Okay.
और लंच किया?
बस सोडा.
बस सोडा? क्या है यार, मुझे लगा एडी से बड़े डायरेक्टर बनोगे, देश का नाम रोशन करोगे.
अरे नहीं नहीं सर, क्या हो गया? करूंगा ना देश का नाम रोशन.
नो पोर्शन नो रोशन मिस्टर असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर.
रियली?
इसीलिए लिसन टू योर बॉडी.
Good evening, viewers. You're now watching Hornbill TV's Prime Time. This is your anchor, Kiprizania Solo. Starting with a Ukrainian drone death strike on the central region of Tatarsan killed at least 12 people in one of Kyiv's most deadly single attacks of the more than 4-year war. According to the latest information, 12 people have been killed and 39 wounded as a result of the drone attack on the city of Nizhnekamsk, the regional press service said in a statement on Monday. Ukraine has targeted Russian oil facilities with long-range drones almost daily in recent months, but the barrage has caused fuel shortages in Russia, eaten into Russia's refining capacity, and unsettled the Russian public. Unverified footage on social media showed a large black smoke cloud billowing at the side of an oil facility near the industrial city of Nizhnekamsk. Both sides have significantly escalated their long-range attacks this year, causing a spike in civilian deaths, according to the United Nations. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says it is a campaign to force Russian President Vladimir Putin to the negotiating table and stop his more than 4-year-old invasion. The city came under a massive drone attack targeting industrial and civilian facilities on Monday morning, according to the press service of the Tatartans head Rustam Minikhanov. The city is roughly 1,200 kilometers east of the Ukrainian border and has a population of about 240,000. The city is an important oil refining hub, home to 2 refineries and a petrochemical plant. The first round of talks between the Manipur government and the United Naga Council on Monday was described as fruitful and cordial by the government. The Naga apex body remained firm in its decision to continue the blockade along the national highways until its 4-point charter of demand is addressed. Speaking to reporters after the meeting at Senapati district headquarters, Manipur government spokesperson Thokchom Radheshyam said the talks marked an quote-unquote icebreaker and the beginning of a series of discussions aimed at finding solutions to the issues raised by the UNC. He said further rounds of talks would be held and expressed confidence that a solution could eventually be found through continued dialogue. Asked about the UNC's demands for abrogation of the suspension of operations agreement, Radheshyam said the matter falls under the policy of the Government of India.
Of the government of Manipur, led by the Honorable Deputy CM and the Home Minister, we came here to discuss discuss and find solution to the problems which I think you all are aware, which are happening in Manipur. We had a very fruitful and cordial discussion. This is the first time. Then we will have a series of discussion to find a solution, and we are quite sure. With the blessings of you all and all the Almighty God, we'll find a solution.
So what is the government stand regarding the UNC demand to roll back the 2016 district reorganization and to restore the 4 Naga district?
See, as I said, we just started a talk, so the result will come out after a series of talks. We just started today. It's a kind of icebreaker. So let us wait and wait to get results.
And so what is your comment regarding why the SU agreement was extended?
I'm sorry, I'm not aware. We were told we have to check and find out whether
there is a strong public demand for its abrogation. So can you tell me why?
There is the policy of the Government of India, and ours is a democratic country, and we are part of the government of India, I mean part of India, so we have to go by the policy and decision of the government of India.
Now that the UNC has put forward 4 charter demands, can we expect a timeline for that?
As I said again, we just started the discussion. Today is only ice-breaking session, so the results will come after a series of discussion. Thank you.
However, UNC President N.G. Lorho said the organization would not withdraw the blockade until its charter of demands was fulfilled. He said the government has appealed to the UNC to end the blockade but maintained that the organization could intensify its agitation if its demands were not addressed. Lorho also insisted that subsequent rounds of talks should be held in Senapati rather than in Imphal. The talks came amid continuing disruption of movement along the national highway, with the UNC maintaining its blockade since May. The blockade has severely affected the movement of essential commodities and contributed to rising prices of food and other items across the state. The UNC had imposed the blockade following the abduction and killing of 6 members of the Naga community in Kangpokpi in May, demanding justice for the victims along with other issues concerning the Naga inhabited areas.
Can you give us a concrete and not commitment and not assurance?
No, we just have informal discussion. It's not a formal meeting. It's only informal meeting. We discuss with the honorable MLAs, ministers about the way forward as to how we'll go about to bring peace. That's the only thing we discuss.
But then the government came all the way from Imphal to have this talk, and this is the first round of talks, so we want to know something about it. What was discussed? Can you give us a commitment and not just assurance?
In the meeting, discussion came out about the charter of demand. We stick on a point. We stick on the 4 point of charter of demand. Unless it is fulfilled, we cannot leave the blockade. They appeal us, they request us to leave the blockade and while pursuing for talk.
And if this charter of demands is not fulfilled, what is the UNC immediate next step?
This has been already declared from before. If our demand is not met, and if it is prolonged, then we may take up more stringent action. That was already declared.
But there has been a series of talk of dialects and talk going on. Why should people believe in this talk?
That depends on the government now. We have proposed, as per their invitation, we accept their invitation for the proposed talk. But we want the talk to be held in Senapati, not in Imphal. So if they come here, we will come to talk.
Indian weightlifting star Saikom Mirabai Chanu has opened up about the emotional journey behind her tears on the podium, telling Prime Minister Narendra Modi that years of injuries, family problems and the disappointment of missing a medal at her first Olympics made the event even more overwhelming. In a conversation with the Prime Minister, portions of which Chanu shared on her social media account, the Manipuri weightlifter said she was extremely happy but also deeply emotional on the day she stood on the podium. Explaining why she broke down in tears, Chanu recalled the difficult 4-year period she had gone through, saying she faced repeated injuries and family problems while continuing to pursue her sporting career. She told Modi that she had missed a medal at her first Olympic appearance and that the experience of overcoming the challenges of the following 4 years made the eventual podium finish particularly emotional.
तो मीराबाई 3 बार आप लगातार इतने आंसू टपक रहे थे, मुझे लगता है कि आंसू के हर बूंद से जैसे गोल्ड मेडल टपक रहा है।
मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी थी, इमोशनल भी थे उसी दिन, खुशी ज़्यादा था और मैं इसलिए रोई थी कि मेरा पेरिस ओलंपिक में मेरा 1 केजी में मेडल रह गई थी और एक प्लेयर्स की लाइफ में क्या क्या हमको फेस करना पड़ता है। तो ये 4 साल के अंदर मैं कितना क्या क्या कुछ मैंने फेस किया था, हर टाइम इंजरी ही चल रहे थे और फैमिली प्रॉब्लम वो सब हो रहा था। तो बहुत मुश्किल से मैं ये 4 साल फेस किया था। तो वो सब जब पोडियम में जब मैं खड़ी थे सर, और हमारी जो फ्लैग ऊपर जाते हैं और हमारे नेशनल एंथम जब बजते हैं तो सर हम रुक नहीं सकते सर, अपना आप आंसू निकलते हैं। वो
बहुत बहुत बढ़िया।
We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned.
मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आँख में भर लो पानी।
शहीदों के अमर बलिदान और राष्ट्र के प्रति अटूट समर्पण का जन उत्सव हर घर तिरंगा एक बार फिर पूरे देश को राष्ट्र भक्ति के भाव से जोड़ने आ रहा है। राष्ट्र प्रथम के संकल्प को जन जन तक पहुंचाने वाले इस अभियान में उत्तर प्रदेश पूरे उत्साह के साथ सहभागी बन रहा है। 9 से 17 अगस्त तक तिरंगा यात्राएं, प्रभात फेरियां, सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम, स्वच्छता अभियान तथा शहीद स्मारकों पर श्रद्धांजलि कार्यक्रम आयोजित किए जाएंगे। 14 एवं 15 अगस्त को 5 करोड़ घरों पर राष्ट्रीय ध्वज फहराने का लक्ष्य है। तो आइए हर घर तिरंगा अभियान में बढ़ चढ़कर अपनी सहभागिता सुनिश्चित करिए। अपनी सेल्फी हर घर तिरंगा पोर्टल पर अपलोड करिए। सर्वप्रथम देश है, भाव ये लाएं, हर घर तिरंगा फहराएं।
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Monday said the recent clash in Dhemaji district along the Assam-Arunachal Pradesh border has been almost resolved amicably, describing it as a localized conflict and not an issue between the two states. Speaking to the media during his visit to Guwahati Science City, Sarma said the clash involved people from Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Sarma said Assam Education Minister Ranoj Pegu had been deputed to speak with his counterpart in Arunachal Pradesh, while the Director General of Police of Assam and the Chief Secretary were also in contact with their counterparts in the neighbouring state. The Chief Minister stressed that the incident should not be viewed as a wider dispute between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh as of now.
Clash in Dhemaji district between Assam and some people belongs to Assam and Arunachal, but I have got the information right now that matter has been almost resolved amicably. I have no, in-depth information about this. I have already deputed my education minister to talk to the counterpart in Arunachal Pradesh. Our DGP also in touch with the counterpart in Arunachal. Our Chief Secretary is also in touch with Arunachal Pradesh. I think matter has now been resolved. It is a localized conflict, nothing to do with the state.
On Sunday, based on an input from a local source, Cachar police learned that some miscreants had stolen dhara mustard oil from a vehicle while it was parked at Chanigat area. The stolen oil was subsequently stored in 3 godowns located at Rajnagar, Bhaga and Dholai. In this connection, a drive was conducted in the Rajnagar area by the staff of Lailapur Patrol Post under Dholai police station, and during the drive, the police team recovered 488 numbers of dhara mustard oil tins and 551 cartons of dhara mustard oil, with each carton containing 12 bottles of 1 litre each. Briefing all of this to the media on Monday afternoon, Additional SP Cachar Manas Saikia said that in this connection, 3 prime accused persons were apprehended, the names of which are Dilbar Hussain Laskar, Saimul Uddin Laskar and Nazmul Hussain Mazumder, all residents of Dholai of Cachar district. Saikia added that the seized goods are worth ₹40 lakh and a case has been registered under Dholai police station and further investigation is ongoing.
কালি এটা আমাৰ লাইলাপুৰ আউটপোষ্টত এটা ইনফৰমেশ্যন এটা পোৱা গ'ল যে এখন ট্ৰাকে মাষ্টাৰ্ড অইল ধাৰা মাষ্টাৰ্ড অইল লৈ গৈ আছিলে, সেইটো চুৰি কৰা হৈছে বুলি। চ' একৰ্ডিংলি আমাৰ আইচি লাইলাপুৰ ৰাজনগৰ বুলি যোনটো ঢলাই পিএছ আণ্ডাৰত এৰিয়াটো আছে তাতে 3টা গোডাউনত ৰেড মাৰিলে ৰেড মাৰি পেলাই তেওঁলোকে যিখিনি মিঠাতেল চুৰি হোৱা বুলি কৈছিলে সেইখিনি ৰিকভাৰ কৰিলে সক্ষম হ'ল তাতে টোটেল আপোনাৰ 488টা 488 14 লিটাৰৰ টিন আছিলে আৰু 551টা 551 কাৰ্টুন এটা কাৰ্টুনত 12 লিটাৰ কৰি পেলাই 1 লিটাৰৰ মাষ্টাৰ্ড অইল আছিলে সো সেইখিনি ৰিকভাৰ কৰিবলৈ সক্ষম হ'ল আৰু ৰিকভাৰি কৰাৰ পিছত সেই ট্ৰাকখনো ৰিকভাৰ হ'ল যোনখন ট্ৰাকত চুৰি কৰা হৈছিলে আৰু একৰ্ডিংলি কেছ এটা ৰেজিষ্টাৰ হ'ল 3জন মানুহ আটক কৰা হৈছে আৰু এই গোটেই যোনখিনি মিঠাতেলখিনি আছে তাৰ ভ্যালু তাৰ মূল্য অনুমানিক 40 লাখ বুলি গম পোৱা গৈছে 3জন মানুহ এৰেষ্ট হৈছে এই 3জনৰ ভিতৰত মানুহকেইজনৰ নামকেইটা হ'ল এজন হৈছে দিলবৰ হুছেইন লস্কৰ সাইমুল উদ্দিন লস্কৰ নাজমুল হুছেইন মজুমদাৰ আৰু সকলো 3জনেই ঢলাই পিএছ এৰিয়াৰ আণ্ডাৰৰ মানুহ হয় বস্তুখিনি এতিয়ালৈকে গম পোৱালৈকে ইম্ফল যাব আছিলে ইম্ফলৰ কোড যাব লগা আছে সেইখিনি আৰু ফাৰ্ডাৰ ইনভেষ্টিগেশ্যনতে ওলাব গুৱাহাটী আনুমানিক গুৱাহাটীৰ পৰাই আহিছে নেকি
Jharkhand police on Monday resorted to a lathi charge to control the crowd during the Vidhan Sabha Gherao march against alleged irregularities in the Jharkhand Public Service Commission and Jharkhand Staff Selection Commission combined graduate level JSSC CGL examinations. Police had also used water cannons against the protesters in Ranchi. A large number of student protesters gathered near the Vidhan Sabha in Ranchi during the march led by JPSC JSSC Reform Morcha against the alleged irregularities in the examinations and recruitment process. Jharkhand Loktantrik Krantikari Morcha JLKM leader Devendra Nath Mahato also joined the Vidhan Sabha Gherao march and said that the state government will have to listen to the students' demands. Mahato has been on a hunger strike at Jaipal Singh Munda Stadium, the main protest site for the past 9 days.
तो ये हम लोग के साथ शरीर रहते जीवन भर आंदोलन किया है जीवन भर संघर्ष किया है तो वो हमारे बीच शरीर जिंदा नहीं है वो तस्वीर के रूप में हमारे साथ संघर्ष में खड़ा है छात्र को कोई गुमराह नहीं कर रहा छात्र अपने से आ रहे सिस्टम की वजह से आज क्या करेंगे आप लोग को बता दिया जाएगा आगे जाएंगे देखते रहिए आगे जाएंगे किसी भी परिस्थिति में नहीं हो रहा है भाई सवाल कम कीजिए आराम से कुछ ऐसा कार्य न करें जिसकी वजह से स्थिति खराब हो देखिए मेरा जो ना खाने का दर्द है ना खाने का तकलीफ है उससे बहुत बड़ा दर्दनाक यहाँ के छात्रों का भविष्य को बेचा जा रहा है यहाँ के पेपर लीक हो रहे हैं भविष्य बर्बाद किया जा रहा है वो ज्यादा दर्दनाक है जी बिल्कुल जारी रहेगा बिल्कुल अनशन जारी रहेगा जब तक हमारे अनिश्चितकालीन जारी रहेगा
कोई ऐसी स्थिति नहीं करने के लिए अगर किसी की खराब हो, प्लीज किसी को ना उकसाएं, मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है। हम लोगों को प्रशासन को कोऑपरेट करना है, कोई स्थिति नहीं करनी है, प्लीज।
अभी हम सच बता रहे हैं, मेरे जगह दूसरा कोई भी रहता, अभी आईसीयू में एडमिट होता। मेरा अगर रिपोर्ट देखिएगा तो 10.5 kg घटा है, शुगर लेवल 53 है। उसके लिए लंबा कहानी है, उसके लिए बहुत लंबा कहानी है। वो अंदर का चीज है, इंटरनल चीज है। बाहर का मोटिवेशनल से मैं भरोसा नहीं कर सकता हूँ, मैं अंदर का इंस्पिरेशन से भरोसा करता हूँ, जिसका कोई लिमिट नहीं होता उस पावर का। मेरा पावर इनफिनाइट है, मेरा पावर का ये लोग प्रतीक्षा न करे, मेरा पावर का ये लोग धैर्य का, पावर का ये लोग परीक्षा न ले। मैं बाहर का लोगों के आह्वान से या लोगों के बाहर का मोटिवेशनल से मोटिवेशनल नहीं होता हूँ, उससे हमको कोई फर्क भी नहीं पड़ता है। मैं इंस्पिरेशन जो इंटरनली आता है, जिसका कोई लिमिट नहीं है, जिसका कोई दर्द नहीं है, जिसका कोई तकलीफ नहीं है, मैं उससे आया हूँ, उस साहस से आया हूँ।
छात्रों के बीच आप पहुंचे हैं, 8 दिवस के बाद क्या कहेंगे विधानसभा घेराव के माध्यम से, क्या चेता रहे हैं सरकार को?
सरकार वो जो तेज कांटेदार तार का जो बैरिकेडिंग लगा दिया ना, मेरा हालत बुरी होने के बावजूद भी हम खुद को रोक नहीं पाए। ये क्या पाकिस्तान का बॉर्डर है, बांग्लादेश का बॉर्डर है, चाइना का बॉर्डर है?
We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned.
Meet the tomorrow today. ICFI is the bridge between tomorrow and today. Bridge between aspirations and accomplishment. Bridge between I wish to I can. I will remove the gap. Welcome to the I. I am ICFI. Belief called I. I can fly above imagination.
The Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation (JFD) on Monday launched a week-long agitation demanding implementation of the National Register of Citizens (NRC) in Manipur before the census, with students also staging a protest in front of TG Higher Secondary School in Imphal and raising slogans in support of the demand. The JFD has announced a day and night sit-in at WAL Club, Konang Mamang from August 10 to 16th and called for a boycott of the census scheduled to begin on August 17th. Speaking during the protest, a JFD spokesperson said the agitation was against what the organization described as the failure of both the state and central government to take concrete steps towards implementing the NRC despite repeated demands. Now the spokesperson said Monday's demonstration was part of the broader JFD agitation and warned that further protests would be held at various educational institutions and other locations across Manipur. Meanwhile, JFD convener Jitendra Nikomba at the press conference in Imphal on Sunday appealed to the public to join the week-long sit-in, meet MLAs and ministers to convey their concerns and participate in evening thought rallies. He said additional forms of agitation would be announced depending on the situation.
Your name, please?
My name is Daniel Jimlembam, and I'm the spokesperson of JFD Student Wing.
Why is this protest all about? And
this protest is simple that the government has not taken up any concrete steps to implement NRC in the state of Manipur. When we demand again and again to the state and both state and central government to implement to update NRC in the state of Manipur, as you know, there is many illegal immigrants are being influxed in the state of Manipur. So our demand is not met by the government, both central and state government. So today's demonstration is against those things. Okay. And further agitations will continue in various institutes across Manipur.
That's all for now. Thank you for watching Hornbill TV.